Hello, welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Good. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Good morning, Happy New Year. Welcome to my live stream. Uh, Happy New Year. First of all, I wish you a beautiful, wonderful Chinese New Year. My name is Ita. Welcome to my live stream. I'm so excited to see you again in our New Year live stream. And today I'm also very excited to share this new arrival organic Chinese white white peony. In Chinese also called Bai Mudan. Hello, Adam. Happy New Year. This is besides this new arrival white tea, we also prepare some new arrival Chinese tea ways. Okay, during our class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comments. Yeah, the tea I want to present with you, you can imagine that I picked this tea as our first tea to start our new year. I this is the confidence about the tea quality, and I believe all of you will love this tea. For sure, if you are interested in anything, yeah, show in the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Okay. First of all, as usual, let's have general look about this tea. And in front of us, there is some new arrival Chinese tea pads for celebrating our horse year. Hello, Louise. This one, those are new arrival. Okay, please. Wow, even with such distance, the dry I can smell the dry tea fragrance. Hi from Turkey, Liz, and Happy New Year to all our friends in the live stream. Happy New Year. This tea is made from aged tea tree from Fuding of Fujian province. As I mentioned, this tea is made from aged tea tree, right? How could we know that? For the white tea, that they have very distinctive features about the length of the stem, because in general those tea trees are like this tea. They are made from the tea trees at least over 50 years. They live up at least they live up to 50 years. In general, those tea trees they are tall. So human being, as they are growing up, nearby the Great Canyon, so uh, let's say basically it's hard to pick from the high tea tree, right? So you can see from the, let's say, the end of this, like here, this part, the length of the end of tea buds and tea hair, this part is relatively longer than the ordinary. This is a proof of a wide tea. This tea is the first grade white peony. Uh, Look at made from one bud with the two leaves, one bud with two leaves and one bud with one leaf. Very high grade. Look at this. This is the highest grade. We call it tea bud. Look at this tea bud. Is thickly covered with white silver tea hair tea fuzz. When you bring it, those tea hair tea fuzz they absorb into the tea, and you can see it. They are all flowing inside the tea soup bowl. Besides this, just please understand that for such high for such tea buds, they play very important role to the tea flavor and taste. Uh, why? Because those tea buds they are in the form of cyanide. Uh, tea amino acids. So in general, without trying the tea, if we look at this tea, we can imagine it should taste, first of all, very fresh, sweet, and gentle without trying it. This is the tea I would like to share you today. Okay, so far any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. This is our first live stream of Chinese horse year. If you Oh yeah, by the way, this tea was made in 2019 so far. It's been aged over 7 years. Please look at this tea. After 7 years aging process, the green leaves now already started to convert into a reddish, a little bit reddish and a brown color. Compared with the new white peony, this tea, you can see the color change during the aging process. Very, very beautiful, delicate white peony. Oh, first of all, morning teacher, happy new lunar year to 2026 to all Chinese lovely person, particular teach love. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year, Franco. New Year. Now I will share the title of the tea, the title of this tea, and bring recommendation or comments. Second. I don't have ever tried any Chinese white tea. This white tea, the white tea is one of the most acceptable tea among Chinese the grand six types of tea. Even you are new to this tea, I believe once you try this tea, you will fall in love with Chinese white tea. Why? Because first of all, this tea is characterized by a very distinctive refined floral fragrance with great taste and flavor. And besides, this tea tastes very gentle, very gentle, very delicate. More tea doesn't demand a high skill Gongfu cha, bring skill to bring it. This tea, the best way to degustate, we always recommend to bring with Gongfu cha. Otherwise, you can just bring this tea in a mug, very simple way, and this tea will surprise by its complex, varied flavor and taste. 100% organic, without during the growth of tea trees, without using any chemical treatment such as pesticide, herbicide, because those tea trees, they are indeed growing up in the forest near along along the nearby the Grand Canyon in Fuding, one of the best white tea producing area. This is the tea I would like to share with you today. So financials, to bring good cup of aged white tea, we need to pay attention to the three key points. The first key point is the tea to water ratio. For this tea, tea to water ratio you can apply like 1 to 30 or 1 to 40. As this tea has a very made from aged tea tree, has a very rich substance. This tea, you can, this tea Once you try it, you will love it. Tea Wood restaurant 1 to 30 or 1 to 40. Besides Teetwood ratio, we also need to pay attention water temperature. As this tea was made in 2019, it's kind of middle-aged tea. Please use water above 95 Celsius. Regarding the steeping time, this is a loose tea. When we deal with a loose white peony, a few seconds to 15 seconds will be enough. For sure, this recommendation is my advice, is my experience. If you think that's too, after trying my recommendation tastes too strong or too light, you can appropriately increase the tea to water ratio or and steeping time. Okay, but for water temperature in general, we recommend to remain our recommendation. Okay, this is the tea. Preheat. The first step we call it preheating process. We need to preheat everything, all the tea ways we're gonna use in this tea ceremony. Preheat the. Hello, hi, Happy New Year. To bring this tea, you don't need to rinse the tea. We bring the tea directly the first infusion. How you are doing? Good, thank you. So we just preheated the teapot. Now when you touch it, it's still very warm. Now we shake a few times and then smell it. Wow. Very pleasant. This tea, the dry tea starts to have a delicious chocolate aroma, chocolate fragrance, and fruity aroma as well for the dry tea fragrance. This tea, as I mentioned, tea is made from very high-grade tea buds and the tulip, one bud with two leaves. In general, when we bring such tea, we don't need to rinse the tea. We bring directly the first infusion. Okay. Scent. Here there's a tip to bring aged high-grade peony. To the first thing is the best for degusted white peony. How do we do to guarantee the freshness, sweetness, gentleness of white peony? Pour water as gentle as possible, and pour water along inner wall of the guy one. Wow, the fragrance is overflowing now. And wait few seconds. Pour tea out. This is our first infusion. It's the best. Please look at. Wow. This is our first infusion. This tea is made from a very high grade tea buds and tea leaves. And when you, in the beginning of live stream, I told you that when you bring the tea here, tea buds, they'll drop into the tea, and now you see they are just swimming inside the tea soup. Can you see that? Look at this beautiful golden honey, beautiful tea soup. Very bright, clear, so beautiful. Very high end Chinese. So funny questions. Now I'm gonna try it. Without drinking it, just smell it. I can imagine how tasty, how fresh it should taste like. Wow, so wonderful, this tea. This tea is characterized by its varied complex floral fragrance, a mixture floral fragrance of dominant refined violet floral fragrance and plus wide elegant oaky fragrance and plus sweet rose aroma. Can you imagine that for such a varied fragrance? Why? Uh, it's not often. It's rare to let's say to perceive such varied floral fragrance from a white peony. Even although white peony in general is featured by the floral fragrance, because this tea, those trees, first of all, they are aged tea tree in general. They accumulate better aromatic substance and flavor substances. Besides, they are growing up in the deep forest nearby the Grand Canyon. This tea, this place has one of the best biological environment, and plus very rich soil, abundant rainfall, and sufficient sunshine. And those tea trees, they're growing up in such a forest. In general, that's and besides this place, the altitude of this place, this is above 800 meters. 800 meters, and those factors contribute only with such factors, environmental factors, to contribute such varied fragrance and very rich taste. For the white tea, we bring the tea only with just with the water without adding any artificial pigments, and we can guarantee that for the all flavor taste, fresh you perceive from this tea is 100% natural, just from tea itself. Now let me try it, how it tastes like. So funny questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to share comments. Okay. Why Peony? I think you are not you. If you often live stream, you must be familiar with that. But please understand that. Please know that for each white peony we saw in our tip, they although they are white peony, but they first of all made from different years, means has different aging years, aged years, and also for the think from the different producing area, like this tea. Uh, this tea. Now I'm gonna try it and explain. Because this tea, the first time when I tried this tea, I found this very interesting because the fragrance is very high, very floral, very refreshing. But when you taste it, it's so subtle, so gentle. It's very, very. You see the contrast. The first sip, the first sip put of cyanide. It tastes super fresh, very, very fresh, because the first infusion for the white peony, you will perceive very intense, fresh flavor, because the has first infusion, especially for white peony. The first infusion, what's the feature of this tea? First of all, freshness, high, because this tea has a high portion of cyanide. The first infusion, it tastes so gentle, very, very gentle. With a very pleasant fruity flavor. Mm. Oh. Floral fragrance and plus fruity aroma. It tastes super refined. This is the first sip. Uh, this is our first infusion. Wow, it tastes wonderful. Mm. It takes a very mellow with a silk-like texture without any astringency and bitterness. Uh, for this tea, even you steep over time, it still tastes great. To it, yeah, it still tastes a great. Why? Because first of all, very high grade, made from very high grade, and the tea, the raw material of this tea, the quality of the raw material, the fresh leaves. I mean, uh, because white tea, for white tea, to gustate white tea is very simple tea. In general, it's operated with two steps: withering and drying. That's why we always say the quality of the white tea largely relies on the tea itself, because it doesn't leave too much space for the craftsmanship, withering, drying. So when we pick up the tea trees, the tea leaves from the tea trees, we already know what level can reach because craftsmanship is so limited to improve the quality. That's why for white tea, when I into the white tea, I always mention a few very important information. Where is this tea from? What kind of the environment of this tea? And also, years has been aged. Like this tea was made in 2019, so it's been aged over 7 years. 7 years is the ideal stage for white tea. Why? For especially for peony, white peony, because for this tea so far still remains great, refined, very refined, elegant, floral fragrance profile. After moreover, the seventh aging process, this tea has already started to convert a very gentle, fruity prime aroma when the flavor. It's very pleasant. When you drink it, you will notice that the difference of fragrance and the taste. That's very interesting. Hello, hello, Thinly. If you have any questions, just feel free to share in our comment. Okay. This tea has a very distinctive violet floral fragrance. It's wonderful. Now we continue our second infusion. This tea, highly resistant. Resistance here is referring to the infusions. How many infusions we can bring for this tea? At least 10 infusions. 10 infusions. If you're interested in this 7 years aged organic white peony, please go to check out link in our bio. Now I'm gonna bring our second infusion. Happy New Year, King Mind. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Keep your kettle pour water very gentle along the inner wall of the guy one. A few seconds. This is our second infusion. Wow, look at the color. Honey colored and bright. Wow, so beautiful. The color of this white peony will continue to become more and more. Yeah, the color will become more and more intense. It's very normal because with the natural aging process, tea polyphenol will continue to convert to natural pigments. This is a natural, this is a naturally, you can imagine it's like oxidation process. The color will become more and more intense. And for sure, for the value of white tea will increase as well. There's a famous quarter to illustrate the the value of the aged tea trees, value of the aged white tea, 1 year tea, 3 year medicine, 7 year treasure. Because aged white tea, especially for high grade white tea such as white peony, compared with the new tea, is more expensive and more valuable because after a few years ages, the tea will taste, compared with the new tea, the tea will taste more round, more structured, more flavored, and for the complexity of the aroma will be increased as well. It will be improved. 你好 hello Happy New Year. Now let me. Wow, it's like you're walking in a deep forest in spring when the wildflowers when they blossom and the gentle breeze, a fragrant breeze is just touching you. This is exactly when you bring this tea, you will feel exactly like walking in a deep forest. Those teas, they are growing up in the deep forest as well. And this tea, besides very pleasant, refined floral fragrance, this tea is also this tea also has a very aroma, very pure, very clean. For white tea, especially for high-grade white peony, the gentleness, fineness, subtleness is something we look at. This tea is out of my expectation. Highly recommend to you. You can imagine that I choose a tea style. This tea must be premium and also very exceptional, very representative, and very acceptable. Everybody will love it. Everybody will love it. This tea is very adorable. Acceptable means no matter you are experienced Chinese drinker, you had never tried any Chinese tea in your life, or you had some bad experience, don't worry. Uh, this tea will open a new page for your Chinese tea journey. Even before you hate tea, you never tried good tea in your life. You will fall in love with this tea. You will fall in love with this tea. And to this tea, don't know how to bring this tea still tastes wonderful because it's the truth. It's indeed a great tea, wonderful tea, organic tea. Doesn't This tea doesn't demand any brewing skill. Just make sure that yeah, in the best condition you can. If you don't can you cannot text to any water, just use purified water. Gastate this tea. Make sure that your water hot enough. Hot enough. That's all. That's all. Purified water and water hot enough. That's. This tea highly recommend to you. I really love it. Really love it. so sweet. It, the flavor has a woodsy aroma. After a sip, this tea will a gentle sweet aftertaste as well. And please look at wow. Let's look at the softer lips. If alive, that's very beautiful. Oh, mm. Mm. The white oaky floral fragrance is so distinctive. If you're interested in this, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. So, any questions? When I always tea to drink, just drink white peony. Just drink white tea because white tea, it's white tea. You will in any drink it. Why? Because first of all, it's a very refined tea. But no matter for the fragrance, the taste. Moreover, especially for high grade white tea, in general has a high content of theanine is a substance to relieve your your mentality, your stress, and relieve your tiredness, calm you down. We can extract from the tea to add some pills to help sleeping, help sleep or help relieving tiredness, theanine. That's when you sometimes with a cup of good teas, you feel much better because the theanine Now we continue our soda infusion. Highly recommend to you. Really, personally, I love it. This tea, to degustate this tea, we yeah, to fully enjoy this tea, to fully enjoy this tea, understand this tea. We smell the tea fragrance at least 3 times when you pour it out. Let me try turn on the mic. Let me a second. Yes, it's okay. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes there is some problem. Just you can just just tell us in the comments. It takes very mellow, very mellow, and sticky. Sticky. Why? Because for such wine organic tea made from aged tea. In general, those tea trees after years accumulation. First of all, the tea tree. Okay, for the tea has a higher aromatic substance. Besides, for the yeah, for the tea takes more sweeter because the tea has a higher content of soluble water soluble sugar. So when you drink it, you will people enjoy love more it's so because it's so gentle, sweet. And do you make your own tea powder? Powder in general, no. For Chinese tea, we remain the original tea, pure loose tea, especially for white tea, without any rolling, any shaping. The tea remains the most original physical appearance, naturally rolled, curly, without. But this is not manual rolling or manual shaping. For white tea, always say white tea remains the most original flavor and taste, and the physical appearance as well. This one high to it's for oh yeah. By the way, for the production of such tea, it's not often see. This is the production is very limited. I'll go to the lecture now. Have a nice day. Thank you, Louise. Thank you. Have a nice lecture and Happy New Year. Enjoy your day. Just a day. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Thank you. This is also the infusion. This tea highly resistant can be bring over 10 infusions. 10 infusions. Beautiful tea. If you're interested in this tea, go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Your internet is slow. Okay, if you don't have any further questions about this tea, we just finished this tea and continue our teaware section because today I also prepare some new arrivals. New arrivals. This teacup, wow, beautiful dragon teacup. Dragon teacup. Oh, just drop it. Second. Sometimes it happens the kettle, keep the kettle. Please remember to hold the kettle bottom. Look at, wow, the kettle is so beautiful. Look at this beautiful tea. New arrival Chinese dragon. This one I love it. This one is really beautiful. Please look at. This dragon teacup is from Jingdezhen. 100% handmade, hand painted from Jingdezhen. This dragon, the details of this dragon. The dragon here. The one eyes, look at these fierce eyes. The dragon scales. This dragon is passing through the clouds. Look at. Some parts are invisible because they're hidden by the clouds. Look at this dragon. Fierce eyes and the face. The dragon claws. All the details is perfect. It's amazing, beautiful artwork. A mini painting on teacup. This teacup has a large room, 150 ml. You can drink tea, whiskey, milk, cappuccino, coffee, anything you want. It's very elegant, very comfortable to hold it. This is dragon cup. If you're interested in this drawing, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Beside this one, this one I love it. Landscape, mountain landscape, classical Chinese painting on a teacup. Wow, look at it. This one is 100% handmade, hand painted from Jingdezhen as well. Without mentioning the function of this, this is in fact a teacup, but this one you can display as a decoration. This is so beautiful. Painted with a copper pigment. Look at this high-class blue pigment. We call it blue-white prism. Landscape, mountain landscape. Please look at details. The far mountains and the water stream. Look at the details of the mountain. Looks so poetic and romantic. And the trees, those tea trees are, let's say, painted with a red glaze. This red glaze we call yoli. Far mountains. Look at this one. A signature from the maker. The shape of this teacup we call yashou teacup. Pressing hand to hold. It's very elegant to hold in your hand. Inside. In the painting, so beautiful, right? And this one. Love it, so beautiful. This one is 100% painted from Chinese tea. This is an ordinary teacup. This teacup presenting the highest painting and making skill, porcelain skill around, not only in China, around the world as well. This is a mini mountain landscape on a teacup. Please look at details and look at the glaze. Wow, how beautiful it is. Mountain landscape. Oh, it's really beautiful. Ah, this is a tree. Please see. Water stream. There's a fisherman's fishing. Fisherman's fishing there. Even this what this tree is so small, but it's very very small. But you can even see details. That's the craftsmanship. That's the skill. Very beautiful. Thank you, Franco. You have a great taste. Yeah. Those two, personally, I like very very much. And there's inner painting as well. Well, inner painting is very lovely. There's a pavilion, Chinese pavilion. Look at. This one is painted by a very famous, famous China and very famous ceramist painter. Look at the one is really highly recommend to you. Mountain landscape, mountain landscape. It's a mini, it's like a mini painting. You can display as a decoration on the shelf. Very, very detailed. It's even more beautiful when you receive it because you can see directly the glaze from the screen, from the phone. You sometimes cannot see well. Now it's my fresh eyesight. Wow, this one. So, funny questions? If I interest anything we are presenting our live stream today, please go to our tea shop link in our video. Thank you so much for your watching. So glad to see you again in our first live stream of a horse year. Here we're still celebrating our year. This tea. This tea. It's a super so precious. Okay, so final questions. So final questions. If you don't have any further questions, time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching, and I wish you happy, beautiful Chinese year, full of peace and prosperity. Thank you guys. Thank you to be with us today. If you like anything we're showing in a live stream, now just go to check out the shop link in your below. See you then. See you next time. See you next time. See you on our Sunday live stream. Thank you. Thank you guys. See you. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. See you. Ciao.